right, we welcome back to the show House Republican Policy Committee Chairman, Mr. Kevin Hern of Oklahoma. Kevin, good to see you again. So, look, I'm just going to assess what I see. You can't make a deal on health care. Not in the House, not in the Senate, all right? So there tells me, whistles and bells go off, that we may be headed for another shutdown at the end of January, which I think would be a very bad thing. But you're going to tell me why I'm wrong, or what are the exit ramps?
Well, unfortunately for us as Republicans who want to lower health care costs for everyone in America, all 300 plus million Americans, the Democrats are wanting to spend $400 billion to lower health care costs for just a few. The reality is every single American that has health care, whether it's on Medicare, Medicaid, or whether it's the private insurer, are seeing their policies go up. And what's happened is the Democrats have moved the American patient, the American people, out of the center of all the health care talks. And now we're on all of us as recipients of health care are sitting on the sidelines, while in the center now is the insurance companies that the Democrats, quite frankly, want to replace with the federal government. That's what Obamacare was all about when they promised lower premiums. And it's done exactly the opposite. We've lost doctors, we've lost hospitals, and higher premiums. So we're going to continue to fight on this. Speaker Johnson, all of us working together to find policies. We passed a set of policies yesterday afternoon that would lower the premiums. We have to get the Democrats on board in the Senate, and then we'll start doing that. Otherwise, what's going to happen is this discharge petition is going to take place, and there's going to be no reforms.
Yeah, but you can't give in to it. I mean, as you said, the numbers here are hundreds of billions. I mean, Lord knows what these numbers will wind up being over the next 5 or 10 years. You can't give in. I know there's a shutdown, and we hate that, but you can't give in to them, Kevin.
You're exactly right, Larry. And I will tell you the majority of the Republican Party, the Republican conference is not giving in. You saw that on the Senate side, too. The Republicans did not give in. We had a handful of Republicans that did sign the discharge petition with Hakeem Jeffries for a clean 3-year extension of the premium tax credits. I might add, they're actually the COVID premium tax credits that the Democrats actually put in place to expire at the end of this year. And now they're blaming Republicans for what they thought was only going to be needed for 2 years until COVID was gone. COVID is over. All my Democrat colleagues out there, COVID is over. It's time to move on. Let's lower health care costs for everyone.
So what's the next step in the next, we got 30, 40 seconds, Kevin. What's the next step? I mean, I know you're all going home for Christmas and so forth. What happens next?
Well, we got to get the appropriation bills done. We've got 3 on the plate. Right now, we need to get defense done. We need to get our transportation infrastructure done. Make sure those are done so that, and you know, we'd love to get all these done early in mid-January so that we're not having these come into play at the end of January. And then we're going to probably see some kind of shorter-term CR or CR that goes to the end of the budget year so that we can move on with other things that are important to all Americans.
All right. Well, we'll see how it plays out, and I hope you'll come back and give us an update. This is going to be a very delicate situation. Mr. Kevin Hern, head of the Republican Policy Committee. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas to you.